Hey, what's happening guys? This is Wolf here and we're back with another video for the Lord of the Rings LCG. For this video I'm actually going to be revisiting another video that I released a little while ago. It'll be a sequel, if you will. Whether or not it'll be Godfather Part 2 or Part 3, you decide. A little while back I made a video called the Low Threat Challenge, which was a bit of a challenge to the community to see what the lowest threat value they could end a quest on. In that video I managed to end quest 5 down to Anduin with a total of 8 threat, which I was pretty happy with. But since I made that video, the game has been updated in a variety of ways that makes the challenge, if not impossible, a heck of a lot harder. I think the main things that the update introduced was the Looming Threat, which makes it really hard to be able to stall on any location. It also reduces the amount of cards that you draw per round. So instead of getting 2, you only get 1, which makes it hard to draw any of your combo pieces. And the third major way I think, was that Sauron gains more resources. So it makes it more likely for him to fill the board up with a lot of big nasty enemies that a low threat deck probably wouldn't be able to handle very well. So despite these challenges, however, one person did rise to the challenge to see if it was still possible. A legend, if you will, emerged from the ruins of the previous challenge to slay the havoc-wreaking beast known as Updates, and his name is none other than legendary Iluvatar, who not only slayed the challenge post-update but managed to score 10 threat with his own deck, and on a completely different quest than I did, which is really awesome. Now, if the name Iluvatar seems familiar to anyone watching these videos, it might be because I've featured a deck created by him before called the Angry Elf, which I'll link down below. It's amazing deck, blew my mind. It's how you get R1 up to 50 plus damage in a single attack, which is incredible. Now, for this video I'm going to be taking a look at the deck that he created to defeat this challenge, and I'm going to try and replicate his method. So this is the deck here. Not that one, this one. Now, in the write-up for this deck, it looks like Iluvatar built this deck to cover the three main objectives, and in a way sort of circumvent those update changes. So obviously this deck has to have threat lowering capabilities, so we've got Watchful Peace, and we have Study the Scrolls to return Watchful Peace. So essentially we have 4 copies of Watchful Peace in this deck thanks to Study the Scrolls. So threat reduction is important, so we have those, and we also have Gilthonia Aelbereth and Gandalf with his lose the 3 threat option. The second major thing that he needs to do with this deck is to draw cards. So 2 important cards for that is Mithrandir's Advice. Actually, there's 3. Mithrandir's Advice, we have Lock Shields, which is a cantrip, which means that it does something then draws a card. That's what a cantrip is. And we also have Arable Record Keeper, which will help negate that reduction in card draw per round. So this will kind of return it back to drawing 2 cards per turn, which will, in combination with Mithrandir's Advice and Lock Shields, will help us get through our deck really quickly and draw into those combo pieces that we need. And lastly, the thing that this deck really needs to do for this challenge is stay alive. So we have Tom Took to negate damage from an enemy. We have Forest Snares, which are good for it. What else? Forest Protector, which is a guard character, and yeah, a few allies that will help us to sort of distribute more damage, gain more willpower, and to use them as guarding characters to take away from our heroes, the damage from our heroes. So apart from that, we also have Careful Planning, which hopefully will if RNG is kind to us, will allow us to reduce our threat by 3 or 4. Who knows? And Border Loft here exists basically just to recur Galadriel's Handmaidens for that extra threat reduction. So yeah, so that's about it. Now, as I mentioned earlier, Iluvatar has opted to do this challenge on the 3rd quest on the trail, which is really cool. So as I said, my option was down the Wenduin, but this is what we're going to be doing for this video. So let's get into it.
After defeating a colony of Mirkwood spiders, you discover that the 8-legged abominations had been gathering slaves for a...
Okay, now I don't 100% know what we're looking for in our opening hand. I believe Iluvatar recommends to have Erebor Record Keeper, so hopefully we'll see him. And I think we also want to see one or both of copies of Starbridge. Whoa, so we got pretty good, so keep those two definitely and get rid of these for hopefully some cheaper allies. Yep, Westfold Outrider is pretty good. So it's tempting to snipe down this enemy here because it will kill him, but I'm probably going to distribute the 1 damage here because I want to kill this guy. Make sure that I kill this guy this round, so he puts him, doing that puts him in death range. Knock Starbridge onto Legolas immediately. Get Westfold Outrider out, take down this guy. Because 1 damage is better than 2.
You would die before your stroke fell.
Unlock shields to draw an extra card. Now the Westfold Outrider is pretty good. Ooh. Actually, it's pretty handy because we can play this.
I offer my spear.
And he's going to run into him and die. Awesome. Now, for this location, I do need a fair amount of willpower. So I need to complete this objective in order to travel, but I also want to get this off as soon as I possibly can. Having that extra damage on Legolas will probably go a long way in making sure that we can clear the board as best we can. So someone's got 1 resource left. I think I've still got 2 attacks. Oh, maybe only 1. Let's have... Yeah, let's have him take out the 1-1. I want someone to pass before I kill this guy. Okay. Start fading up. Damn. Damn. I wanted you to play that before you play this guy. Damn you, Sauron. Figure that off. Still can't really attack this guy because he's just going to get a free 1 attack swing. I'll just take this one out. Heal Legolas, definitely. Take out this guy. Take out the 2 point of damage there. Really handy because he's going to attack there and then I still get to play careful planning without him using up his resources first. Probably should have played Erebor Record Keeper instead. Oof. Can't quite Either way, I'm going to take some damage from this guy, unfortunately. I might block with Tom Took instead. And then kill him. If I had done it the other way and used Tom Took to cancel the 1 damage, his second attack would probably have killed the Westfold Outrider.
For Rivendell!
Okay, this will be the round that I'll play Arable Record Keeper.
To be learned.
That's fine. Legolas can snipe him out of the air immediately.
Sun rises.
May I command?
That's a bummer because we can't respond to that. Start applying progress. We could complete it now, but I might actually just clear the board. Just delay 1 more round. That way we can build up our fate meter. Hey, that's nice. That's going on R1 straight away. Oof.
Escape.
Well, that's as good a target as any to use Tom Took's power. Block, really? That's okay, we can still kill him.
A red sun rises.
Challenge pass, that's good.
You would die before your stroke fell.
And we have a total of 6 fate out of R1, which is quite nice. Now let's get out of here. Alrighty, now according to Iluvatar, he recommends to take the follow the caravan path. So that's what we're going to do because we want to replicate his strategy. The reason why he thinks that's the best option is because you get this event card by Day and Dark, which gives us 5 resources, which really helps to play some of the more expensive cards from our deck like Gandalf and Gilthoni or Aelbereth. Okay, so I'm going to kill one of these guys. That will spawn in the unique orc enemy. We'll have... Every time we kill an orc, this guy gets 1 more attack, so he gets stronger. But I've got to take the 3 point of damage off the board. The lesser of 2 evils. A block here, no. Block there, he has to attack. And then it'll be my turn to react, then I can power action with Tom Took. So he stays alive for now, and then if I power action with Tom Took, that'll keep him alive. So we just have to worry about what Sauron plays from his hand. Bait up with Arwen. Oof. That seems like a good target for Forest Snare. Gain our resources. Oh, we're up to 31. Ouch. We only lost one from that. That's a bummer. We haven't seen any. We've got a watchful piece here, but we haven't seen any of our other threat reduction cards, so not the worst. We don't need to worry about the wolves, so I'll put 3 damage there. Discard an ally, huh? Gonna have to be the Westfold Outrider. Let's see. Is that worth doing? Kind of. Yeah. Oh, I probably should have played up with her first. And then, and this guy can take down. Get him take down Nog. Hey. Another Arable Record Keeper is pretty good. I don't think it really draws us extra cards. We still only draw 2, but having it out on the board is always nice. We'll save Gilthoni or Aelbereth for like a really beefy enemy. Maybe Sauron will play something that buffs a creature's attack by 2 or something. 1 damage can go there. Okay, we've got the Study of the Scrolls. May as well start doing that now. They study the scrolls first. Then Watchful Peace. Drop our threat by 2, and then we get another copy of Watchful Peace because of Study the Scrolls. Fine, so we do have to clear that.
For Rivendell!
End of round, gain 1. Okay. That's right, because we need to kill this guy in order to travel anyway, so... do that again. Study the scrolls.
I'll put an arrow in your guts.
Really? Huh. Don't know if we can kill both. Yeah, so we'll play Watchful Peace, which will trigger study the scrolls again. Down to 27. Playing all the things, aren't you, Sauron? Could do that. Actually, that's the way of dealing with this guy, and then maybe killing him as well. I can't do it until he's attacked. Oh, let's just play this. Alright. I do 1 damage to this guy. This will kill him. Yep. And then we can do
You would die before your stroke fell.
enough damage so we don't gain the extra threat off of this attachment. And we still have plenty of characters that can fade up again to build up the meter. Wait. Every enemy loses 2. Now, I do want to play a Born Aloft, because if we lose Galadriel's Handmaiden, we get to get another threat reduction from replaying her. So.
The sound of horns and iron-shod feet clangor in the evening.
Okay, this is as good a location as any to use the 7-point fate event here. There's our Gandalf. Drastically reduces all the damage that Sauron has on the board. And we can
You would die before your stroke fell.
take care of that guy. Take care of one of the guys. We do need to complete this objective as soon as possible, because once we complete that one, we get Smeagol as an ally, and then there's another 6-point objective to clear before we can travel again. Too worried about the damage on the board right now, so let's make careful planning just in case he plays something nasty. Obviously we need to take care of that.
For Rivendell! For Rivendell!
Wow. Hopefully that's all he's gonna play. Alrighty. Where am I gonna put the damage from him? I'm always taking into consideration his upkeep ability too. So if I do do it there, I can kill him with the upkeep ability. And that allows me to complete that objective. That's the second 6-point objective, and we get Smeagol. We have to use his power ability every time, because if we don't, we'll gain another threat, which is no good for this challenge. I'm going to hold off on playing Mithrandir's advice, and you might see why on the next location. Let's just end the phase. Healing! Oh, maybe you do draw extra from both of these guys. Okay. That's pretty cool. I want Sauron to do the acting first, so I'm just going to use the power ability straight away.
For Rivendell!
Really? But you're a pain. We never really have to attack with him. We never really have to attack this guy because he's always going to have 0, and he does have pursuit, so he's going to follow us for a long time, but that's fine. I'd really like to have my Gladriel's Handmaiden die.
For Rivendell!
Can you play like a 2-attacking enemy? Thank you.
Leg it,
Oh.
double quick.
It's got range, so there's no guarantee it's just gonna attack her. Hopefully.
Come back to the light.
Hopefully. Yeah. Fell for my ruse. That allows us to play Gandalf.
I am a servant of the secret fire.
Lose 3 threat, down to 23. Passes excellent. Yeah, I know. Really do want to. How many attacks do we still have? We have to kill this guy because he's got pursuit, so he'll follow.
A red sun rises. You cannot
Like that, then we can play Galadriel's Handmaiden.
Behold the light of Erendiel's star.
Fade up. Fade up. I want one more fate, so I am going to have to do this to replace the other
Clear as the water of my
Handmaiden.
lady's well.
Again, you'll see why, because there's a nifty little trick you can do on the next location, so I'll show you that now.
As darkness thickens, orange light from orc fires bathe the dilapidated walls of the ruined tower. Your spirits sink as you witness the...
The one damage can go there. Ah, every orc gains pursuit. Oh. Today I learned. So the trick is, what you do is you slip into shadow, and that gives all your characters stealth. That means none of these enemies can attack your character. So as long as you can play cards from your hand, it forces Sauron to have to start playing cards from his hand. Yep.
Slash them, beat them, bite them,
A good target for Gilthoniel. So he's played a card now. I'm going to play Watchful Peace. And then he passes. So now we have full control over this entire round when we start pinging enemies to death.
A red sun rises.
Also, if you have stealth, I didn't show you there, but if you have stealth on a character with Stalwart, so like Legolas has stealth here, you can actually fate for free. It doesn't remove stealth for that first action, which is really, really cool. I don't think many people know about that trick.
You would die before your stroke fell.
The trick is, I do want to stay an extra round here, so I'm hoping I don't kill one of the enemies that will have the key on hand. Four cards left in hand.
For Rivendell!
Don't want to attack him because he's got this attachment. He's gonna die next round because I'm gonna play Gilthoniel a Elbereth. Hopefully he'll attack into the Handmaiden. So let's do 2 damage there and pass the turn. Doesn't matter if that was York holding the key. Yep, because we have a whole round before we have to worry about Looming Threat. Let's play Gilthoniel. This guy will attack, hopefully. Okay, that's fine. Fortunately, we didn't get the best use out of that. Wow, both of our record keepers are down. See here. Is it worth just? Well, we have to use this power ability.
sun rises!
No, stop gaining threat. What's that? Oh, into health. That's fine. Again with a 1 cost. You're such a pain, Sauron.
For Rivendell!
Now we do have to delay on the next location a little bit in order to be able to play both
After sneaking through the tower door, you
Gandalf
emerge
and
into a
the other
huge
copy of Gilthoniel. One damage. Oh no, I don't cancel that. Okay, so let's have Arwen take out that objective first, or hazard first. Really? That's a bit nasty. This is end of round, summon 1 tower patrol. I'll do this, and then I'll complete that one. I don't really want to play anything else. Currently I have 30 cards left in my deck. Ow. Ow. Alright, calm down.
No way out, you donkey rat.
Discard that one. That one, that one. That one. That one. Wait, how many do I have to discard? Okay. Let's see what Sauron plays. I'm still waiting for him to play something that buffs the attack of something, so just in case. I can play Gandalf this
I am a
round
servant
though.
of the secret fire.
Aww. Smeagol. I don't really want to kill him. Oh, patrol, is that what these guys are? Oh, it is. Okay.
A red sun rises.
Sure, why not?
For Rivendell!
If I complete this, I'm down to 14, which is pretty low. Wouldn't mind doing a little bit more. I really wish that Smeagol hadn't have stuffed me over there.
You would die before your stroke fell.
I don't want to kill them, and I don't want to kill him, so Nothing I can really do.
You can't escape.
Let's do this. Use his power. Hopefully he gives me a resource. No, of course. I can actually play the Forest Protector.
Those with the power for good.
Let's put her on guard. Okay, that's fine, we don't need it anymore.
You can't escape.
Please attack with this guy. Thank you.
I depart for the west.
And then I'll complete that. And that will end the quest. Drop out of it by 2, so it should be on 13. Yep, looks like I scored 13 total threat. Pretty happy with that. Now obviously it's not as good as Iluvatar's legendary score of 10, but you know, I'll take my victories where I can get them. Thinking back on the playthrough, there was definitely room for improvement. I know both my copies of Careful Planning didn't really hit off, only scoring a reduction of 1 threat per card, where I think it's possible to get like 3 or 4 per card on a better playthrough. But you know, I'm pretty happy with 13, so love to know if anyone else can beat my score, or if anyone can beat Iluvatar's score. That'd be pretty awesome. I think that concludes this video. This has been Satsuwolf, and when I say this has been, I mean still is. Hopefully I'm not dead by the time you watch this video or the next video. Speaking of which, hopefully I'll catch you in the next video. Bye guys.